Ill-intentioned people will do and say just about anything to taint someone else, especially when that individual is doing better than they are. This has been the case with Chateau Diaries, who, as it may seem, has a lot of people out to get her. Some people have been accusing her of misusing the money that her audience donates towards the chateau, on splurging and living a lavish life. So, to answer your question above, the answer is no. Chateau Diaries is not taking advantage of her fans in any way. For starters, she's not only truthful but also shares her interesting perspective regarding life in a French chateau, and what it is to run a fully functional, safe, and properly maintained home, despite the expansive size of the chateau. Her content is real. She never lies about anything on the channel, or their lives. Her and her boyfriend Philip. At the time of the chateau's purchase, Stephanie Jarvis didn't have any cash on her, but she badly wanted to be one of the co-owners of the Chateau Lalande, an expansive farmhouse located in the French countryside. She got the money from her father, Derek Jarvis, and they pooled their funds together alongside Nick Larkin, her ex-boyfriend. And they purchased the property worth $890,000 in October 2005. The other impromptu piece of information that she's not lied about is that she isn't the sole owner of the chateau. While she lives in it and runs the affairs of the chateau as if it were her own, she's never shied away from the truth, which is the fact that she co-owns it with her best friend and ex-boyfriend. But she's the only one who runs things. She's also quite hardworking and has been able to run the B&B business successfully for quite a while now. But she didn't do it all alone. Not entirely. Over the years, she has sought the help of her fans, often through her Patreon page, for donations. She gets as much as $30,000 in donations monthly, which has allowed her to renovate the massive chateau that was built in the 1600s. She's never lied about this fact, and sees all the work that she puts in it. The renovation work going on in and out of the chateau, it's evident that Stephanie Jarvis doesn't misuse the funds and puts in the work needed to keep the Chateau Lalande in perfect working condition. Now, some subscribers may argue that she uses some of the donations that she gets to buy expensive jewelry and go on expensive trips. But there's no way of proving this, because her YouTube channel is monetized, meaning that she gets to use her earnings whichever way she wants, and no one should question that. She also works pretty hard on the chateau, and the bed and breakfast business brings in some good money on the side that should allow her to go on trips when she wants to. We see no harm in that. And let's not forget that she doesn't solicit donations on the page, and people actually donate to her willingly. Ultimately, it's important to keep in mind that the restoration of the chateau is a lot like a project that she's taken on to restore a historical landmark. And she's doing the very best to make sure that the building stands and is always in great, livable condition and is safe. She's also a nice lady and not a narcissist, as some of her fans may note. And we don't think that she took advantage of Selmar the housekeeper either. That's all for today.